What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Mars. As you guys see in the background, we are here in Forza Horizon 5. And today I'm going to tune for you guys the 23 Camry TRD edition. I know you guys have been asking for this vehicle tunes for it. So really neat. I'm going to show you guys 3 different tunes. One's going to be front wheel drive, the other is rear wheel drive, and the final tune is going to be all wheel drive. So everybody new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and let's get right to it. So as you guys see, 23 Toyota Camry. Let's start off with the front wheel drive original engine, fully built, gives you 788 horsepower with a torque of 626, weighs 2,800 pounds, front wheel drive. Then we're going to use the beautiful 2JZ engine with it's like 1,200 horsepower. And then finally we're going to use the 7.2 liter V8, which gives us like 1,300 horsepower. So really neat. You got also another V10 and V12 you can slap in this thing. Pretty crazy. I mean, those engines never heard of being ever in a Camry, but it is what it is. So let's start off with the original engine. As you can see, it's front wheel drive. We got the twin turbos, and I did not do the wide body kit on this one, just because I wanted it to be lighter in the weight. Besides that, let's go right to the build. Put all the parts on there, race. Very easy and simple. All the parts race, just like you see, right? They're all race. Yeah, they're all race. There we go. Did I do the oil and cooling? Let's see. And I did also put the oil and cooling on there just to add more power to the mix. And let's go right over here, put that race, rally, or actually race on this one, just so that we can be lower. It actually is lighter in weight as well, and stiffer, so all around it's more stiff. Nothing with the roll cage, and of course weight reducted, and the anti-roll bars there. Let's come right over here. We're going to put all of these parts also race, just like you guys see. Very easy and simple. And then we're going to go over here, drag tires. Make sure to put the ones all the way in the bottom. Those will be the ones. Full width in the front at 265s, and no width in the rear at 235s, because it's front wheel drive. Besides that, any wheels you guys want that are super light. I got some OZs on there, carbon fiber and red, just to kind of match the red theme around the vehicle, because it has like the white, black, and red theme. So went with that. And the size of the wheels, leave it alone, 19s and 19s. Remember, making wheels bigger is a good way of getting higher top ends. It does work out on that end. If you guys want to put the spacers, you guys can, just to make it look more aggressive. And that is that with that. On here, all you have is like Forza stuff, and I took off the spoiler. It comes with this really beautiful little spoiler that I had in carbon fiber, but you can take it off to reduce more weight on the vehicle. And that is that. Let's go right to the tune here. We got 15 tire pressures, and then we got 220 final drive, 290, 220, 170, 130, 1.90, and 0.70. So as you guys see, all the gears are like back to back. First gear is super long, just kind of make it even so everybody can drive this vehicle. I didn't want to go too advanced on it on the tune so that you guys can have way too much difficulty with it. So I just made it a 2K launch, and it did it at a higher mile per hours. So besides that, we got everything out 0 and 7, 65, stiff, and then we got lowered all the way down to the ground, so it's like 800 front and rear, and then it's lowered all the way to the floor. And then we got 9, 6, and 6. We got nothing with this. All this towards you actually don't need it to do it at all. But if you guys want to, you guys can just max it out so they can the car can stay steady for you. But yeah, you can leave it alone if you want as well at 50 and 100, and then 80 and 100. So that is that with that. Let's go outside for a little spin with the Toyota Camry TRD. Who would have thought they would have given us a 23 Camry? Look at the inside, all the plastics. You gotta love it, But everybody loves the reliability of Toyota because everything is 99% plastic. Besides that, let's go and take it out for a little spin here. And all in all, these are nice for the price, the amount of vehicle you actually get. Like the styling and everything they did with the body and the wing and all that cool stuff. So pretty cool. Props for Toyota. They are still the #1, tying up with Tesla on their sales, and making that money. Those Toyota and Tesla has been up there with the revenue of pushing vehicles out. But all in all, you can never go wrong with having a Toyota, especially for like a first car or anything like that. Definitely will get you to um, you know, low costs and low maintenance. And here we go. Let's go to the quarter mile, which is right over here. We're gonna do a couple passes here in the quarter mile, and then we're gonna do the rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. So I know some of you guys are itching for those kind of engine swaps and things like that. Some people like original stuff. Some people like, to go crazy. So that's why I did a mix of 3 different tunes for you guys. So just like that, to launch the car is going to be just really simple, just e-brake and gas. Make sure to be manual with clutch, of course. All you got to do is let go of the e-brake. It'll hold right there, and then it just it won't spin or anything like that. And all the rest of the gears are right at 6,000 RPMs when you shift, and then it traps in the 150s. So pretty much really simple, easy, simple tune for you guys, for the beginners. Of course, you can make that first gear shorter. Of course, there's other different ways of launching a vehicle as well. So there's just different things you guys can do to make it quicker. But this is so far just a nice base tune for everybody to use. Let's go now and load up the rear-wheel drive. Let's go over here. Let's go look for the rear-wheel drive. So now this one is 1200 horsepower, which is like the 1270 with the 2JZ, and now we're rear-wheel drive. So now the suspension is different. We got the wide body kit to get wider tires in the rear, and all that good stuff. So a little bit different of a style with it, but yeah, all in all, really cool. You can do all these different things. That's the beauty about playing Forza, is that whatever your imagination can create when it comes towards making these vehicles rear-wheel drive with this amount of horsepower and stuff like that, like these things that you don't really see in real life, which is really neat. Let's go right in here, and let's go to the upgrades, custom upgrades. Let's go right in here. Now we see that we have this 3.0 inline 6 turbo, 1200 horsepower, 900 on the torque, 29 on the weight. And now we're rear-wheel drive. We added the wide body kit so we can get wider tires in the rear. And besides that, all of the parts are just going to be race. So we'll zoom right through that. And when it comes towards here, now we're going to use Rally on the suspension to be on that soft suspension. Rally is the way to go. Full weight reduction, no roll cage, and the rest of the parts race. Right over here, we're just gonna not do nothing with this. The stock transmission is the way to go because it's already a race transmission. Besides that, the rest of the parts are going to be race. And then right over here, of course, drag tires all the way in the bottom. No width in the front at 235. Full width now in the rear at 295, being with the wide body. And any wheels you guys want that are super light, we got these cool Advan ones on there, like multi-spoke wheels that are also super light. And the size of the wheels, leave it alone. Of course, remember, if you do go wider or bigger in the rear, you do get higher top ends, so that is a thing. Besides that, you are going to take off the spoiler, and that is that with that. So let's go right to the tune, guys. We got 55 in the front, 15 in the rear, then 220, 350, 250, 190, 150, and 110. So a lot longer now, shorter on that first gear. Zero everything out and 7, 65, 65. Soft in the front, stiff in the rear at 390. Raise all the way up to the sky. Then we got 1881, a nice equal distribution. Nothing with this, and 100 and 100. So let's bring it out now. Now we got to get the tires hot. Now it's going to be a 4K launch. So it's a little bit different than a 2K launch, of course. For the people that don't know, it's e-brake, gas, wait for the RPMs to shoot up, then press down the clutch. So that's the way of doing the 4K launch. It's been like that for now 2 years, 3 years. This game has been around for a good amount of time. They should have announced the next Horizon, at least give us a teaser or a photo or a clip or something. So let's line up here. This is the quarter mile. Make sure to put e-brake, gas, and clutch. There you go. Now after you put the e-brake, gas, and then the clutch, you can tap on the clutch like this. to get a little bit higher in RPM. We got 454 on that torque, 23 on that boost. Let go of the clutch and the e-brake. If it does spin like you're seeing right now, you can just rewind, get those tires hot again, and that is it. So let's get these tires pretty good, pretty good. There we go. That's lined up. Boom. E-brake, gas, clutch. Let go of those two. I don't know why it's spinning. Shouldn't be spinning. And yeah, just simple transitions. It'll be right above 7,000 RPMs. Now we're trapping 175 with this vehicle. I mean, it is 1,200 horsepower, so 175 is OP. But I guess like if you can lower the horsepower, probably get it to like the 160s. There you go, now grip. Get it to the high 160s at 1,000. That would be pretty cool. But a lot of people are going to kind of probably max it out using 1,200 horsepower with it. Now let's go to the final engine, which is going to be that 7.2 liter. Let's go and wait. Am I loading up the load up? Yeah. Last time almost. Now we're going to do the 1,300 horsepower all-wheel drive version. A lot of people are probably going to use this for the half a mile, good things like that. I got different wheels for every single setup, as you guys see. Red. Let's go right over here. And yeah, let's go over here to the tune setup. Now we are with the 7.2, 1,300 horsepower, 1,000 on that torque, weighs 3,000 pounds. All-wheel drive out. And then we got the twin turbos, no wide body. And then we're just going to go and put all of the parts to race, as you guys see. Very easy and simple. Now we're over here. Same concept as the rear-wheel drive with the rally and the suspension. No roll cage, full weight reduction, as you can see, and the same parts there. Over here, same concept, leave that alone, and then we're going to go with the race on the other ones. And of course, drag tires all the way in the bottom. No width in the front, full width in the rear. It's always been a thing. A lot of people back in the day used to do full width in the front, thought that they were going to get more grip, but they were not really getting more grip. Besides that, any wheels you guys want, we got these welds on there. And the size of the wheels, 19s and 19. So that is that. Of course, remember, take off the spoiler. And let's go right over here. We got 1515 with the tire pressure. Then we got 220, 380, 270, 210, 160, 130, and 105. So real nice gears here. Let's go over here, zero everything out in 7. 65, 65. Soft in the front, stiff in the rear at 340. Raise all the way up to the sky. Then we got 1, 16, 16, and 2. Nothing with this, nothing with this, and 100, 0, 100, 0, and 80. So all that power initially is going to go to the rear. So that's why you want those back wheels to be wider. Besides that, let's go outside real quick. This is going to be a full throttle launch. So you guys learned 3 different launches all in one video, just based because of the difference in where the drivetrains were with the vehicles. So let's get this car hot. The tires just a little bit, and let's line up here in the half a mile. So now we're a full throttle launch. You can also do a 4K launch with it. Full throttle, you can just let it, full throttle with the clutch pressed all the way down. The e-brake is just to keep the car steady. All you gotta do is let go of that. You can hold. It'll hold right there at 7,000 RPM, as you saw. All of the gears are going to be back to back to back, so do not shift it from first to second really quickly. Just let it do its thing, and as you can see, almost did a 210 there. So it's doing like cars that there are a few cars that will be hitting these kind of numbers when it comes to the 210 mark. But yeah, there you go. That's the 4K launch. You can do the 4K launch or the full throttle launch. So both of them work really well with the vehicle. But I personally like the full throttle launch. It just sounds cool and everything. We got it all popping and everything. When you let go, you're like, this thing just want to shoot up. But besides that, of course, you can do the 4K launch to be a little bit more smoother and steadier with the launch. But yeah, that sums up the Camry TRD edition. If you guys didn't get it, you guys missed out. You guys probably got to now just snipe it on the storefront. Well, all in all, really cool car. Hope you guys like it. Enjoy, subscribe. See you guys around with another drag tune video. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye now.